Hello, everyone. It's another beautiful Thursday night, and welcome back to Coffee Chat Season 2, where we brew amazing conversations and inspiring stories. My name is Daven Noveno, your host for Season 2. Mga coffee mates and coffee cakes, before anything else, I would like to greet everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. October na. And exactly today, it's 84 days before Christmas and 91 days before New Year. O, ni-research ko yun ha. Ayan, pero before anything else, of course, syempre, malapit na rin ang All Souls Day. So, wag nating kakalimutan yung mga mahal natin sa buhay. Ah, medyo nahirapang huminga. Pagpasensya nyo na mga coffee mates and ka-coffee case. Last week, I was not able to do live dahil tinrangkasa po ang inyong kuya. But hopefully, today, mag-enjoy tayo with our live session because we have a special guest for today. Ayan. Pero before anything else, guys, gaya ng usual routine natin, we would like to thank our sponsor first. Siyempre, Hesenia Aesthetic Clinics. So if you want to have a beautiful, glowing, and radiant skin, punta na sa pinakamalapit nilang branches. So we have two branches here around Metro Manila. First is in Shaw Boulevard in Mandaluyong City, and the other one is in Enes Amoranto in Quezon City. So for bookings and reservations, you may contact them directly at 0929 275 1014 and 0906-208-8183. The clinic is open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want to get your treatments, have your skin become glowing and radiant, so i-contact nyo na sila for bookings and reservations. Alright? And also, guys, we would like to invite everyone to please do like, subscribe, and follow to our official fan pages for Ignis Novus Artist Management in Facebook and in Instagram. That's Ignis Novus Artist Management. And in TikTok, that's at ignisnovus.official. For First Son Production naman, syempre ang ating mother production team, ayan, you may follow and subscribe and like to our Facebook and Instagram pages at First Son Productions. And if you want to watch more of our educational contents, mga teasers ng ating upcoming short films, mga theater films, and as well as references for our upcoming corp events, you may also subscribe and follow on our YouTube account at First Son Creatives. Ayan. And of course, our live stream platforms with Ignis Novus Artist Management makes 7 p.m. with the team. Every Monday, we have Chikahan with Mami Ray. Hi, Mami Ray. Alam ko nandiyan ka. Magandang gabi sa'yo. And then every Wednesday, we also have Up Top Download Podcast by Caleb Alvarez and Charles Dion Partido. And of course, every Thursday, that's Coffee Chat with Daven Noveno. So, as I mentioned, make 7 p.m. a habit. Hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified whenever there are new contents coming from the team. Okay? So, hindi ko napapatagalin, guys, because our special guest for tonight, isa lang naman po siyang content creators. Ayan, creators, ang dami ha. Isa siyang content creator, no, for makeup, skincare, and everything that falls under. And she's also a digital marketer. So let's all please welcome Miss Yen Bulanon. Hi, Miss Yen. Good
Hello.
evening.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Ayan, welcome to Coffee Chat.
Thank you so
Ayan.
much.
Buhati ka muna sa ating mga viewers. Ayan.
Hello. Hi,
Sa'yo.
everyone. Sa mga viewers dyan, hello, my name is Yan. I am a digital content creator. I'm also a model. I'm also a social media marketer and digital marketer. And also,
Wow.
I was also a theater actress before.
Oh.
So yeah, I've done a lot.
Oh.
Super pabida, but yeah, we are. So yeah.
Yes. Mukhang marami tayong mapagkukwentuhan dyan, Miss Yen.
Yeah.
But before anything else, no, so welcome to Coffee Chat. Dito, while we're having conversations, chill-chill lang tayo dyan. Yan, we're having coffee, di ba?
I
Yan.
know. Oh my
So, whenever
gosh.
you like it, please do take a sip of the
Yes,
coffee
I
para
will.
mag-relax-relax tayo dito.
True.
Ayan. So, sige, to begin with, warm up lang tong question na to. Now, so you've mentioned there's a lot of things that you have tried in your life, di ba? Pero I want to know first yung sa content creator side. Paano ba to
Sure.
nagsimula? Saan ba nagsimula ang lahat?
It
Ayan.
started, I think it was around the pandemic. You know, the
Mhm.
pandemic was very, very hard time to all of us.
Yes.
And then, like, dahil nasa bahay lang tayo, we don't know what to do. And, you know, same to me, yun din yung aking experience. And
Mhm.
then, there was this schoolmate of me in Bicol University, and her name is Marga Saison, and she was doing content back then and still now. And then I got inspired to do
Mhm.
contents because of her. And then I was calling her Ate Marga, and then she gave me this contact lens from a brand, and she told me like, I'm giving you this, and then that really started it for me to create a video out of it, and then
Mhm.
a photo, and then review it, and then yeah, that really like started my career as a content creator. I really like she inspires me till this day,
Mhm.
and yeah, I think that it was like something that I did not I did not think of doing, but I
Mhm.
got so inspired, and I was like thinking of so many different ways for me to have like a good time during the pandemic, and
Mhm.
that was the time, and you know, it was a nice time to actually focus on your passions.
Yes. And alam mo, when I was, you know Migs, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so when I guested him here, na-mention niya rin yung about pandemic eh, no? And
Oo.
it's a really a good thing, no? That beyond, kasi everything stops. During the
True.
pandemic, huminto talaga lahat. And siguro,
Mm.
kung merong isang magandang output ang pagkakaroon ng pandemic sa Pilipinas during that time, is it opens with other opportunities.
True.
Content creating, di ba?
Yeah.
Diyan nagsimulang mag-boom yung internet, I mean yung mga online
Yeah.
contents,
Because
'di
it was
ba?
so hard back then. Parang nasa
Yes.
bahay ka lang, hindi mo magawa yung gusto mo. And I think
Mhm.
because one factor as well kung bakit sobrang daming content creators here in the Philippines is that we had the longest pandemic.
Yes,
We had
oo.
the longest lockdown.
Oo.
So I think that was one of the reason kung bakit.
Sabagay 'no, kung ako rin yung na-lockdown talaga ako 'di ba, diyan sa may Guadalupe. Talagang sinabi 'no. But during that time kasi, well, sa amin kasi I was working in the BPO industry that time
Mm-mm.
sa healthcare. So technically hindi huminto yung oras namin, eh,
Mm.
kasi, sabi nga nila it's the BPO that pulled the economy during the pandemic kasi, they are the one who are still active kahit na naka-lockdown tayo. Pero
Mm-mm.
one thing na hindi natin na-observe, dun din nagsimulang umusbong yung mga content creators, 'di ba, yung mga
Yeah.
stuff sa YouTube, yeah, mga video contents and so and so on. So, you've mentioned a while ago, sorry, what's her name? Marga?
Yeah, Marga
Mhm.
Saison.
Marga Saison. Um, During those time, nahanap mo na ba kaagad yung brand mo? Nakapag-decide ka naman, ito dapat yung ifa-follow kong content sa mga susunod kong videos.
Before, I really wanna be in makeup kasi I used to be
Mm.
a makeup artist as well. Kasi
Oh.
the reason for that is because when I was in college, I
Mm.
had to support my study. Yes, my parents are supporting me, but it wasn't enough for me. So like, so I had to like work,
Mhm.
and then like I like what's finding a way for me to earn, and
Mhm.
then I was doing makeup. So yeah, while doing makeup, you know, it really like has a connection.
Mhm.
So, kaya yung niche na napili ko talaga is in beauty. But at the
Mhm.
same time, before, I was like focusing as well on modeling. So, it was like beauty and fashion. So, it was two different
Oh.
niches. But
Mhm.
yeah, and then I think one funny thing as well is that before, gumawa din ako ng mga cooking videos.
Okey.
It was so funny. It was so out of brand, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, it was fun. And looking back at it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so not on brand, but it's okay.
Alam mo, the reason why I'm laughing kasi nakaka-relate ako nung time na 'yan. Parang
Yeah,
lahat na lang ng puwedeng i-video, i-video.
actually,
So, total nabanggit mo na about cooking, what's your specialty?
I really love cooking adobo. For
Okey.
me, that is like I really love cooking it, and
Mm.
it holds a deep like it holds a deep like relatability in my heart kasi while
Mhm.
growing up, we're not well off.
Mhm.
So, and then sometimes I would like taste adobo and then gustong gusto ko siya, but we couldn't eat it all the time.
Mhm.
Or like, we would eat it probably every like once a month, or kahit nga
Mhm.
once a month hindi namin siya magawa. But during the time, like when I was able na to
Ah.
afford it,
Mhm.
that's what I really wanted to do, and like keep
Mhm.
on cooking. I love cooking, especially right now, kasi I don't know, it just makes me feel happy, and like especially when the people that eats it appreciate it, it makes me happy.
So it became your comfort zone, no?
Yeah, it
Mhm.
does.
And then, alam mo, nakaka-relate na naman ako kasi puro relatable talaga na. Super relatable tayo today. Hindi kasi
Yeah.
nung mga, I don't really know what happened, no? How the worlds evolved, no? Kasi nung kabataan ko talaga, in order for you to taste yung mga special na putahe, mga lutuin, there should be a special occasion, di ba?
True.
Pero I don't know, right now kasi siguro it's because of convenience
Yeah,
na
and maybe
din.
because we can afford it now. Kasi
Yes.
before, um, I I truly understand kung bakit din
Mm.
naman ganon, because our parents hindi lang naman for me, like hindi lang naman
Mhm.
ako yung anak, so I understand.
Mhm.
So not everything that I like they can give it to me, because hindi lang naman ako, madami din naman kami.
Correct.
So right now that I
Mhm.
was able to afford it, I can, if I want it, I can get it now.
Mhm.
So that I think that's the reason. And I think like looking back at it's good that I've experienced that, because now I have learned, to value everything that I have.
Yes, correct. Yun yung pinakamahalaga dun eh. We must able to value even the smallest thing. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi natin alam na yung smallest thing pala yan, yung pala yung pinaka-meaningful sa life natin.
Yes.
Ayan. So before tayo mag-continue, no, yan, tignan muna natin, but check natin yung comment section kasi balita ko maraming nag-comment today. Ayan. So, Mami Ray, one of our hosts, no, with Chikan. Hello, Mami. Magandang gabi. Sabi ko na
Hello.
nga ba, nandiyan ka na eh. Good evening. Ayan. Charles Leon is also there. Hey, Charles. Magandang gabi. Siyempre
Hello,
si
good
Peter Charles
evening.
din. Good evening. Ayan,
Hi
hearts, hearts.
guys.
Ayan. Good evening,
Ayan.
everyone. Yeah, back. Welcome back to Coffee Chat. Okay, now going back. Can you tell us more about your contents, no? Kasi you've mentioned, 'di ba, right now focus mo is fashion and more on makeups,
Yeah.
right? And based on our conversation a while ago, there were brands that came up to you right now. So, I just wanted to know, first and foremost, para sa mga nanonood nating viewers, na for those individual na gustong mag-try
Mm-mm.
ng industry na to and they wanted to, hikayatin yung brands na lumapit sa kanila, anong suggestion mo for them?
I think when I was starting out, it
Mhm.
wasn't really my like hindi yung goal ko na madaming brands kaagad. I think
Mhm.
like when I was starting out, my goal was to really create, a name for myself,
Mhm.
and to create a follower base. That is very important. So for me, I was just posting like yung mga makeup na meron na ako. I was posting it, and
Mhm.
then that really, because when you start posting it and when you keep on posting it, makikita ng mga brands na, yeah, this person is like actually doing makeup and consistent siya. So
Mhm.
when you're consistent about it, brands are gonna notice, and that actually helps for you to be invited to be sent PR and everything
Mhm.
like that. So for me, like consistency lang talaga yung pinaka important. If you want to have and receive brand deals, or like brand collaborations, you need to show that you are very consistent. And when I started, I think kasi nung bago pa lang yon, back in the
Mhm.
pandemic, it wasn't as saturated. So right now it was very very saturated, and i'm
Mhm.
and I'm so happy na na sobrang dami na namin na content creators. But it was just so saturated, and I don't feel like right now, I mean, with TikTok, yes, I do appreciate kasi
Mhm.
nga, 'di ba, like TikTok is like authenticity yung pinapakita niya.
Mhm.
But I think whenever you open videos, it's actually just all recommendations,
Right.
which I don't, for me, I don't, yeah, I would recommend products, but not all the time to sell. You know,
Mhm.
sometimes hindi na masyadong gumagawa ang mga creators ng mga learning videos, ng mga do this or do that, or this is how you should do it. Parang hindi na masyadong ganon. Right now, everything is selling products. So
Mhm.
it's so different way back in the pandemic when it was just starting out.
Mhm. And then, so since we're talking about selling and our recommendations, you yourself ba, are you also doing, ano tawag dun, yung mga may yellow baskets and all?
Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
used to do it before,
mhm.
but not all the time anymore.
Mhm.
Because for me, I think like it's good that you actually, I would do it only to products that I actually love and
Mhm.
genuinely love.
Yes. Exactly, kasi mahirap na maibenta yung products na
Yeah.
medyo, hindi
Yeah,
natin
kasi
sure,
ganun din ako eh. I'm also
Mhm.
that kind of person na bibili ako pag nakakakita ako ng nangbubudol sa akin on TikTok. And then sometimes I would come up and then hindi siya maganda.
Mhm.
So I would also be feel bad and I would post about it. I would be like, it's not nice naman, but they're saying it's nice. So
Right.
yeah, parang ganun lang din siya.
Oo. So, all throughout the journey 'no, medyo mahaba-haba kasi yung journey na 'to, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
So, was there any struggles or hardships that you have encountered, while you're trying to build your own name, your own brand?
I think one of the most biggest problem is time management kasi
Mhm.
content creation before when I was just starting, akala ko ang dali-dali lang, video ka lang ng video, edit-edit ka lang.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hindi naman pala siya gano'n. You need to
Uh-huh.
research about it. Of
Uh-huh.
course, you need to know what you're gonna say. And
Mm.
then sometimes it wouldn't be easy to talk, especially if my script, for me
Mhm.
kasi I love speaking but not scripted.
Mhm.
So, pero sometimes you need to follow brand guidelines, especially
Mhm.
if it's a paid collaboration.
Mhm.
Brands will send you guidelines, and then
Hmm.
kahit hindi mo gustong sabihin yung product na ganon, because it's paid, you have to say, "Oh my God, this product is so nice." So sometimes ganon siya, guys. Yeah, especially if it's paid collab, and then
Mm.
hindi mo na indicate sa kanila or hindi mo na nasabi sa kanila firsthand na like I don't exaggerate or things like that. So
Mm.
it would really sometimes be so hard
Mm.
to be true to yourself, especially if like hindi mo siya masyadong bet talaga but it was paid. So
Mhm.
ganon.
How do you handle those kinds of situations? Do you really just go with the flow or something?
Actually, kapag ganon, I just try to make it sound neutral. And
Mm.
for example, when a brand sends me product and I don't like it, sometimes when I was just starting out, when I was
Mm.
just starting out, I mean, I would make it sound neutral na lang. But
Uh-huh.
right now, kasi I mean, I don't have like, I'm not that big like compared to like the other
Mm.
creators, but I think right now, kasi I'm more picky
Uh-huh.
with what I post and
Mhm.
what collaborations I accept because I have another job and
Right.
like
Uh-uh.
for me kahit hindi ako makakuha ng brand deals for this month, it's okay.
Mhm.
It's still not gonna matter. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't make a huge difference kasi
Mhm.
my other job pays my bills. So,
Right. And during this, let's say, sabihin natin itong content creator or content creating is something na bigla na lang lumabas, no? On your timeline. Wow, timeline. With your, well, sa'yo, di ba, as a content creator, bigla na lang siyang nag-flash. Di ba? As we were speaking a while ago, bigla lang, wala lang tayong magawa during the pandemic. Doon
mm-mm.
naman talaga nagsimula eh. Di ba? But was there any sacrifices that you have created for yourself just to focus and follow kung ano yung dream mo?
Um, to be honest, I can't say that I've made sacrifices because
Mm.
I actually feel that whatever I do is, something that really aligns with every path.
Mhm.
Um, in a sense, kasi is that I'm a very happy-go-lucky person.
Mhm.
Hindi ko masyadong in-overthink yung things.
Mhm.
So, before when I was in college, I took theater
Mhm.
and um, may isa akong kapamilya na nagsabi sa akin nung nasa ano na ako, sinabi niya sa akin, oh, ito yung tinok mo na course. Baka after ng graduation mo, maging sales lady ka lang.
Uh-huh.
Yun yung sabi niya sa akin. And
Mhm.
no shame of like, being a sales lady, di ba? Kasi
Mm.
that's like a real job and it pays, di ba? And
Right.
at
Uh-huh.
least, ano siya, like, at least it's a good job, di ba?
Mm.
But I was so hurt kasi I was judged because yung kinuha ko na course, but I
Mm.
did not pay any mind to it. And then parang ginamit ko na lang siya na inspiration. And then well, I was like, I think that leads me to everything that I'm doing right now is
Mm.
that parang hindi ko na lang siya tinitingnan na, oh my God, I need to sacrifice things,
Mm.
like for me, it's just what it is. It's part of the journey. And, if it's hard, it's hard. If it's not
Yes.
hard, then it's good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. And alam mo, this is very common to be honest, no? Kasi hindi lang siya the usual thing na, I mean, kumbaga, madalas ang judgment is coming from our relatives pa,
Mm-mm.
di ba?
True.
Pero I think one thing lang na very, very important, if you really want to do it, then just go with it,
Yeah.
di ba? At the end of the day, sino ba makikinabang? Hindi naman sila eh.
Yeah,
It's
and I
yourself,
think
right?
if you really think about it, and if you set so many standards for yourself, it would be so hard for you to actually enjoy your journey. So, yeah, for me parang hindi siya maganda na you're overthinking everything. Kasi ako I would say I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. Like even if you ask some of my relatives, they would never think that I would be in this position of my life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I came from very very hard background. Like
Mm-hmm.
mahirap kami. Yes, we have like yung we have like good things. We were able to be provided food and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Pero we were hard. It was like the life was so hard. But right now, like I'm living in a loft condo in BGC. So,
Yes.
like it really is something na parang if you overthink it too hard, you're never gonna enjoy it. You're always gonna
Exactly.
compete within yourself.
Mhm. So, dapat laban lang
Yeah.
talaga ng
Mainit,
laban.
guys.
Exactly. Now, pag-usapan naman natin, no, kasi when we were talking off cam, no,
Mm-mm.
there's a lot of things that came out na nagulat ako, wow, ang daming nangyari sa life natin, di ba? So, first, I want to talk about yung pagiging digital marketer mo.
Mm-mm.
So, this is well, hindi naman siya nalayong industry, no? Kasi it's still on the same industry. It's just that iba lang yung
It's
focus.
more professional.
Yes. So, paano yun? Can you tell us about it? Paano ka nagsimula sa digital marketer?
So when I was in college,
Mm.
nag-work ako as a social media manager ng isang Australian company.
Mhm.
So for me to be able to support myself. And then after nun, parang for me, and I was also doing contents on social media. So I was like, for me, was like thinking na, yes, graduate ako sa theater, but
Mhm.
I have like skill sets when it comes to social media management and digital marketing. So yun yung ginamit ko na parang when I graduated, and this is a funny story, and I want to tell this to everybody because I'm so proud of this journey.
Uh-huh.
Um, Nung pumunta ako dito sa Manila, it was my first time to come here. I
Mhm.
don't have any money. Like, wala akong support from financial support
Mhm.
from my parents kasi mahirap din kami yung kapatid ko is nag-aaral din siya ng mariners.
Mhm.
So, it was a very hard time. What I did is all of the money that I've earned from social media management and also from being a content creator, I saved it. So I was like, I think nakasave ako ng around 24,000 something like for my fourth year in college.
Mhm.
And then
Wow. Mhm.
and then syempre hinahati ko pa kasi like my salary I pay also for my rent and my food.
Mhm.
And then yung pera na yon ginamit ko siya para pumunta dito sa Manila.
Mhm.
And I don't know how to navigate Manila kasi it was my first time to come.
Mhm.
Kasi the last time that I was here, I was around grade 4, I think.
Mhm.
And then sa Cavite siya. And then when I went here, ako pa nagbayad kay mama. ng pamasahe niya. Sabi ko, masamahan mo lang ako. I'm gonna provide you the money. It's okay.
Mhm.
And then, ayun, it's such a very funny story. And then, here sa Manila pala, hindi pala siya ganun kadali. You need
Yes.
to really like have an income consistently coming for you to survive. And
Mhm.
then I was like thinking to myself, I was like, oh my God, like yung 20K ko, pinamasahe na namin and everything. And then, paubos na siya.
Mm.
And then sabi ko sa sarili ko, in a week, I need to have a job.
Mm.
Or else, I wouldn't survive. Kasi mauubos na yung pera. And then, ayun, in a week, I was doing a lot of interviews, crazy, crazy interviews.
Mm.
So many interviews. I was applying for like, I think 30 applications in a
Oh.
day.
Mm.
And then that was when my former company like messaged me, and that falls into just a week. So
Uh-huh.
I was so happy because I was crying it like
Uh-huh.
every night. Like
Mm.
kabang-kaba na ako. Sabi ko, Lord God, oh my God, paano ko nito? Like, yung pera paubos na and it's already, like that's why like I set myself talaga in a challenge na
Mm.
in just a week, I need to have a job. And I'm so happy that I was able to. And then this company, yun na yung tinanggap na nila ako na digital marketer.
Mm.
And it really opened me in so many opportunities. I'm happy for the experience.
Yes, and it's really, alam mo, totoong-totoo yan eh. Kasi, syempre, naka-relate na naman ako, di ba? Kasi
Relatable.
I remember it the first time that I went here in Metro Manila. Alam mo yung probinsyano na ang laki talaga ng bag na gano'n. na, and sabi ko, oh my gosh. Well, to be honest, pera kasi talaga. It's really a big thing here in Metro. Yeah, we have to, kailangan nating tanggapin yon. That's the reality, right? We have to accept it. Dito kasi sa Metro, hindi to, yung buhay dito, it's not like in the province.
Yeah.
Dito kasi talaga bawat galaw mo, you have to.
You have to pay. Laking
Yes.
isla ko eh. Sa amin sa isla, gusto mong kumain, go. Minsan nga nagugulat ako kasi yung isang mangga dito sa market, tag 100 pesos. Kinukuha lang namin yan sa puno dati.
Exactly.
Yeah, like how different it is. And like here, like yung mga alugbate, yung mga
Mm.
kangkong, it's like 30 pesos. It was like, kangkong is just everywhere in the province.
Everything has a pay here.
Yeah.
Sa totoo lang. Ayan. Tignan natin kasi we do have a question daw in the comment section. Yan, tignan natin. Yan, from Mami Ray, sabi niya, bakit hindi mo tinuloy ang pagiging theater actress mo? Yan.
To be honest, as painful as it is,
Mhm.
the reason kung bakit hindi ko siya tinuloy is that I really need to work with a high-paying job.
Mhm.
Kasi I was supporting my siblings din nung nag-graduate na ako.
Yes.
So, nag-aaral siya sa Mariners and then hinahati na namin ni Mama yung responsibility. And for me, like, I couldn't afford to not have a high-paying job. And it was hard kasi I think I'm a good like theater actress. Like I really like hindi ko naman
Mm.
pinubuhat yung bangko ko, but I really can act,
Ah.
That's why like sometimes na ano ako sa mga actors na mga like just pretty face but no, like if you want to be a good actor, you need to be in theater first. That is where you will learn everything. Yeah.
Correct. Yan, totoong-totoo yan. And it's also an investment. 'Di ba? Kasi you have
Yeah, the
to
learning, how you like project yourself. Kasi diba in stage, you need to be
Mhm.
like you need to be exaggerated in a way for you to be seen.
Mhm.
So your facial expressions, you need to be like exaggerated in a way. It needs to like convey emotion kasi hindi ka makikita ng tao. Your
Right.
voice needs to also act.
How about right now? May balak ka ba that, well, sabihin na natin, I'm assuming, 'di ba, that you have somehow stabilized kahit papaano, 'di ba, yourself here in Metro Manila. Do you have any plans right now going back in theater?
I would love to, but I'll have to see. Actually, I'm gonna
Mm.
watch Dear Evan Hansen this Saturday.
Wow.
I'm so excited. But yeah, I love acting. Kaso siguro, right now I just have so much on my plate that,
Mm.
But I really miss the feeling. Like, even yung nasisigawan ka ng director.
Ah,
Sometimes the director will scream at you
ah,
because you're not on your spot.
mm,
You're hindi tama yung ang angle mo, like, and everything, your body, your name. But it was such a good experience, to be very
ah,
honest. And I miss it, but siguro like this time is not the right time.
mm.
Maybe when I go to Sydney because I'm planning to relocate,
Wow.
I would try my luck there because but yeah, but I do miss it. I really do miss acting.
Nice. And alam mo, it's a really good thing that you still have that passion. 'Di ba? Kasi yung passion mo na yan yung magdadrive sa'yo eh.
True.
Especially if ang theater naman, it's always there. Nandiyan naman yan
Yeah.
parate. Kahit na anong age, you could still perform, you could still act, 'di ba? Siguro talaga sa buhay ng tao, it's really kanya-kanyang oras talaga yan eh.
Yeah.
May
Hindi mo,
kanya-kanya tayong face eh.
yeah.
'Di ba? So, yan. Sorry, meron akong na-miss out dun sa comment section. Tignan nga natin. Tito Ninong Simon here. Hi, Simon! O, di ba yung anak ng kapatid ko, pamangkin ko yan. Hello, magandang gabi sa inyo dyan. Okay. Now, balik ako dun sa digital marketer side
Mm-mm.
kasi this is medyo malaki tong scope na to, di ba? Ano yung sa pagiging digital marketer mo? So, you've mentioned a while ago yung social media manager. Now, I'm curious about this, no? Kasi binabalak ko 'tong alamin, ano ba ang pagiging social media manager? Ano bang ginagawa ng isang social media manager? And paano ka ba napunta dito
Mm-mm.
sa spot na 'to or on this job?
Uh, because was I said kanina, nag-work ako as social media manager.
Mhm.
And actually, during the time, I don't know what it is. I
Hmm.
just had to research and had to
Oo.
learn throughout. So, throughout the journey. But what we do is we are the ones who are managing social media accounts
Mhm.
of different brands. Lahat ng mga social media accounts ng mga brands, I believe they have their own social media marketing team.
Mhm.
And we drive growth. So some people cannot see the value, but I think in this time and age, it is very important to have us because we
Mhm.
are the ones that are actually driving leads. We are the ones that's driving visibility for your brand. So that's what we
Oh.
basically do. And sometimes you will see, di ba, kapag mag-scroll ka on Facebook, sometimes you will see na may mga ads like, this is
Mm.
sponsored and everything. We also do that. So we are the ones who's doing the paid media side,
Hmm.
yeah, of it. So yeah, and then we also do campaigns and everything. Because actually right now, when I entered this company, like yung dati kong
Mhm.
company, that's when I realized na hindi talaga siya parang, hindi siya parang ano-ano lang, parang give-give lang, ganyan.
Mhm.
This is like a very competitive space kasi you really need to compete with your, like, to be on the top. Especially if
Mhm.
you're like a very known company, everything that you do is like parang inaano talaga siya with the metrics. Kasi you
Hmm.
need to be consistently on the top and we are the one who are like ensuring that you are there.
So may numbers talaga kayong wino-work on
Yeah, we
dito?
have. We
Mhm.
have. Hindi pwedeng stagnant lang. It needs to grow. Sometimes
Mhm.
it would be lower, but you need to bounce back all the time.
Mhm.
Para, the company kasi, they pay you a lot of money for you to ensure that their company is visible to the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alam mo, I think, eto curious lang din ako sa question na 'to. Kasi 'di ba, um, with the age of, digitalizations right now, now ayoko mang aminin but this is the reality, wherein sa social media kasi it matters ang likes, it matters
Mm-mm.
ang hearts, it matters ang number of followers, it matters ang ilan ng friends mo sa ganitong accounts. Now, I don't want to say it na normalize it. No, kaya lang that's what's the reality right now in social
Yeah.
media, unfortunately. 'Di ba? But as a social media manager, anong tip ang masasabi mo for those individual that they also wanted to grow their accounts?
I think right now it's very hard
Hmm.
because the algorithm keeps on changing.
Right.
So there is no solution or parang wala nang formula. Kasi before there's a formula.
Mm.
Like, you have to save a post to consistently like be shown to everybody.
Mm.
But now it's so different. I think right now, like what like platforms value are your consistency and also the quality of the work that you put. But sometimes
Mm.
even if your post is very high quality, it's not gonna gain,
Views.
traction
Yes.
because
Mm.
the algorithm is very very hard to crack right now. And I think like as a social media, as like a digital marketing manager, um, it's still one of the things that I still like I still try to learn
Mm-hmm.
like daily because sometimes it's not sometimes one day you're gonna get a lot of likes and then the next time hindi. So parang that is just so hard to navigate.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like right now what's working is being like experimenting and consistently pushing even though sometimes hindi mo
Mm-hmm.
makikita yung results, still push through. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So, kailangan mo talaga mag-try ng mag-try kung ano
Mm-mm.
yung papatok sa mga audience natin, no?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard, to be honest, for those individuals who are trying their best to, somehow makakuha ng tractions, ng views, followers, and all. But, ang suggestion lang is just keep pushing forward, right? Darating at darating yung time na who knows, 'di ba? Biglang mag-viral yung post natin. Yan. So, just try and try. Okay, now, I wanted to talk about yung sa modeling career mo naman. Ayan,
Ooh.
dito naman tayo mag-focus sa kabila. So, it's still on the same industry pero medyo lilikwas tayo ng konti,
Yeah.
napakanan ng konti ito.
Mm-mm.
So, you've mentioned to me about Model Land. Okay, can you tell us about what is Model Land and paano ka ba na-discover dito sa Model Land?
Modeland was Tyra Banks' Facebook, I think like her social media initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think during the time sana gagawin niyang parang I think she has a book, like the
Mm-hmm.
Modeland book, and then she was trying to do like the theme park and everything. Like
Right.
Tyra Banks, she was like a supermodel. Like
Mm-hmm,
she was
mm-hmm.
like if you know Tyra Banks, like
Uh-huh.
America's Next Top Model. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she was the host of that. She was the creator of that. Victoria's Secret. Like she was like the Tyra Banks. She was like supermodel, and then she was having these parang challenges on IG na like you there's a theme and then you're gonna follow the theme. You're gonna post. You're gonna post your photo like as a model, and then
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna pick through thousands of people na
Mm-hmm.
nagjo-join. And then, surprisingly, she featured me 3 times.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then I have a friend before, like she's in LA, and she
Mm-hmm.
was like, she would keep on telling me, "Oh my God, you're the first Filipino to ever be featured 3 times."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm so happy. I was like, "Oh my God, it's like so nice." And then she would comment
Uh-huh.
on my post, and it was so nice. It was a nice feeling kasi
Mm.
during the pandemic, I really like was so into modeling.
Uh-huh.
I was so skinny back then, and like it was like
Yes.
I think siguro one thing kaya hindi na ako masyadong nagmo-model right now is because I've gained weight
Mm-hmm.
and parang I don't want to go back to this thick skinny figure. And although
Mm-hmm.
like there was like a change for a while, but then I think it's back now to being skinny again. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but yeah, that was the time. I think like it was a nice time. And then I was also featured by Ana Baile. If you don't know
Uh-huh.
who Ana Baile is, she is the first ever supermodel in from the Philippines.
Mm.
So she was so big from 1980s to 1990s.
Mm.
She was like amused to like Yves Saint Laurent. She was also used to Issey Miyake, like the
Uh-huh.
very big designers at the time, Chanel, Dior. She was walking Versace. So she was like walking there, and then she was like a very top model. And then she I think like it was pandemic as well. So many things happened during the
Uh-huh.
pandemic. And then she was like she I think like I messaged her and then we became friends on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then And then ayun, tas sobrang dami lang na, it was so nice kasi, like when you have like an idol,
Mm-hmm.
and then that idol gave you flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Parang ganon siya, yung feeling. Like, it was a nice
Wow.
feeling.
And excuse me, Tyra Banks. Ano baile? And those are internationals, di
Yeah,
ba?
like they were like
Mm,
top of the top, like creme de la creme of everything.
right, exactly. And what about the colorette and fresh formula? Yan.
Um, when I gained weight, nung andito na ako sa Manila, I
Mm.
know that I couldn't do fashion anymore. Kasi nung pandemic pa, super payat ko pa. Um, there are sometimes agencies would tell me that, they would love for me to be in Manila to
Mm-hmm.
work. And then like even like CEOs ng mga agency that a lot of models know.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they would be like, because I would message them and I would tag them and they were like, oh my god, you should come to Manila to work, to model. But I couldn't. And then now na nag-gain weight na ako, parang for me, I really know, I am optimistic, but I know the industry. It's
Mm-hmm.
not going to change for a person. So I was like, I need to find ways to still do this because I love doing this. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I do commercial modeling.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is
actually,
yeah, sorry, go.
hindi ako nag-audition doon.
Uh,
Like Colorette and Fresh Formula, they I think like a audition for Colorette, but Fresh Formula, they just messaged me and I was so happy.
wow.
Yeah.
Alam mo, was there anything that you missed from the wing modeling? Sorry, balik lang ako ng konti. Atras lang tayo ng konti. But
Sige.
is there's a thing that you really missed with modeling?
I think I miss the feeling of like you feel like you're so beautiful.
Mm.
And then when you see the photos, you'll be like, oh my god, it looks so stunning there.
But
Yeah, parang ganon. I miss that feeling.
you're still beautiful.
I think I think right now the type of beauty that I try to
Mm.
convey is not the high fashion anymore. I think it's more
Mhm.
like pretty girl, something like that. Like, yeah, pretty ka, but you're not
Mm.
model-esque. Kasi
Okay.
it really matters kasi on your size talaga.
Mm.
Yeah. And I know that I'm so happy right now that plus size models are getting their spotlight,
Mm.
but not for mid size. Like the
Mm.
industry picks. Like
Uh-huh.
you cannot be in the middle. You need to be skinny or you need to be plus
Plus
size.
size.
Yeah, ganun
Mhm.
sila eh. So it's
Extremes
hard.
talaga, no?
Yeah, like
Mhm.
especially for high fashion, it's so hard talaga.
Mm. So it's either you're super skinny or you're super
Yeah,
big,
you cannot be
no?
in the middle.
Yes. Now, going back with Colorette and Fresh Formulas. If I'm not mistaken, these are mga makeups to, right?
Mm-mm.
No? And paano mo nahanap itong brand na to? As you've mentioned, di ba, nag-audition ka for Colorette, no? And for Fresh Formula, they message you. Saan ba to lahat nagsimula?
Um, Colorit is like a renowned brand na
Mm,
before.
correct. Mm.
And then I really liked the product, but I couldn't afford it back in college. So, ang nangyari, sumali ako sa click search nila.
mm.
And then, hiniram ko yung color tint ng kaklase ko.
Ah.
And then, ayun, hiniram ko siya and then pinost ko siya. Kaya kasi hindi ko siya afford. So,
Mm.
ayun, tapos napili nila ako. There was like around 2021. And then napili nila ako and then that was like the start of everything.
Mm.
Until now, they're still sending me products. They're still so supportive of me.
Mm.
Like, if you can see, like, I had like my face was at the
Uh-huh.
mall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I was like
Wow.
so happy. Like, sobrang happy ko that um they're the most supportive talaga for
Mm.
me. And I really am very, very supportive as well to Colorit. I love that brand so much.
Mm.
I defend them a lot, especially pag may mga nag-aano sa kanila. Oh my God, I would be like, I
Uh-huh.
would be like a keyboard warrior.
Uh-huh.
And then I would comment like, oh my God, it's not true. Like, ganyan talaga ako.
Uh-huh.
Because for me, like, whenever like a brand, like, I am very loyal. I'm a
Mm.
very loyal person. So kapag ganon yung mga nangyayari, like I really fight for it.
Mm. What's your inspiration in doing all of these things?
Siguro I'm just so scared to live as a nobody.
Mm.
And I really feel na I'm dilulo kong dilulo, pero I really feel that I'm a reincarnation of someone that's significant in the past.
Okay.
So, baliw talaga siguro ako, but yeah, but I really feel na, oh my God, siguro important ako nung nakaraan ng buhay ko kung bakit ang dami-dami kong gustong gawin sa buhay ko. And I'm happy kasi I have so many passions and I don't get bored with my life.
Mm.
I have a friend na kahit kaming dalawa lang, we entertain ourselves so much. Katawa lang kami ng tawa. We would do like so many, um, we would like copy or we like do impersonations of celebrities like
Mm.
Jennifer Coolidge. I'd be like, it's the 4th of July. Like he would do something like it was like, for me, like parang I think like I have so many things that I want to do and I want to be able na when I
Mm.
settle down with my family, and have kids and have a husband, I would want to say that, oh my God, I was able to sulit my life. Ang dami kong nagawa, na parang gano'n na, yeah. Kasi when I was growing up, my parents were always in Manila and I was left alone in the island with my grandmother. So
Mm.
parang every time na uuwi sila, tapos, every morning yan, aligagang-aligaga ako. Kasi hahanapin ko sila kaagad. Kasi baka bumalik na sila sa Manila.
Mm.
As a young person, as a kid, sobrang hirap nun na gano'n na feeling. So, parang for me, yun yung sabi ko sa sarili ko na when I have kids, I would be focused and I would be present with them na gusto
Mhm.
ko na andyan ako lagi sa kanila na I would quit my job.
Mm.
I would resign. So, my husband needs to be rich. Yeah, but yeah, kaya sabi ko talaga, ayoko ng maranasan nila yung feeling na uhaw sila sa affection ng
Mm.
parents.
Yun. Maybe this is my very, very last, wow, very, very, ang daming very, This is my last question to you in connection to that. If, for example, you will be given a chance na to go back in time and fortunately, mamimit mo yung younger self of you, anong gusto mong sabihin sa kanyang advice?
um, I would say that everything that you're gonna experience, it's actually part of the process. And it would be hard. It wouldn't be easy. Sometimes hindi ka makakain, daw wala kang pambili ng pagkain. But, sometimes those things are gonna make you strong. You're gonna be able to be resilient in a way that some like even problems would come knocking at your door. You wouldn't matter. You would just laugh at it.
Mhm.
And sometimes even like mararanasan mo, nami-miss mo yung parents mo, your family, but it's gonna be okay. Kasi it will teach you that, being dependent on yourself is the greatest thing you can ever have because, you will never rely on someone and you will never rely on someone to survive and to be happy because just being with yourself you're happy already. So
Mm.
I'm proud of you, and the process is never going to be easy, but you're going to get there, and I promise it's so sweet.
Wow,
Yeah.
exactly. Push lang ng push, di ba?
Yes, yes.
Tuloy lang natin ang ituloy ang laban.
True.
So, ayan. Yan, ang bilis ng oras, no?
I did
It's,
not notice it. Oh my gosh, I love
one
talking.
hour na. And gano'n talaga, no, ang time, hindi natin namamalayan when we're enjoying it.
True.
Right? But since we're almost on top of the hour, no, I'll give the floor to you, Yan, so that you could plug your social media account, kung saan ka ba namin pwedeng abangan, do you have any upcoming gigs, and so on and so on. So the floor is yours. No, please to share your social media so that we could also follow you.
Hi guys, so please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. For Instagram at Miss Yunaira, and for TikTok it's call me Yen, and at Miss Yunaira on IG. And I also have a digital marketing. I also have a digital magazine. It's called Her Diet PH. You can follow me there for more
Mm.
beauty tips that are more detailed and in writing. So you can follow me there, and Yeah, I don't have any gigs at the moment, but if I do, you're gonna see it on my socials. So do follow, and I also love giving away so many products from my makeup,
Wow.
from my makeup stacks. So
Uh-huh.
follow me there, and I'll be doing giveaways. I always do giveaways, so be sure to join, and maybe you're gonna be the next winner.
Wow! So guys, do follow her nila kasi malay ninyo, isa kayo sa mga lucky winners ng makeup stocks. O, di
Yes! Oh my
ba?
God. As
Yan.
someone
Mhm.
na nakaranas na hindi maka-afford ng makeup, giveaways are gonna be so, so important and so helpful for you.
Yes, exactly. All right, so guys, first and foremost, Miss Yan, thank you so much for the
Thank you for
time.
having me. I
No?
enjoyed it a lot.
Yes, hopefully nag-enjoy ka with all the conversations that we have and especially in inspiring our viewers.
Thank
Diba?
you.
Ayan. So before we totally end tonight na pala, gabi na. Tonight, guys, no, once again, we would like to thank our sponsor, syempre ang Hasinea Aesthetic Clinics. So if you want to have a beautiful, glowing, and radiant skin, punta na sa pinakamalapit nating branches around Metro Manila. The address are flashing on the screen. You may directly contact them at 0929-275-1014 and 0906-208-8183 for any bookings and reservations. They are open every day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. In the evening. Okay? And then once again, guys, we would like to invite everyone to please do like, follow, and subscribe to our official fan pages for Ignis Novus Artist Management in Facebook and in Instagram. That's Ignis Novus Artist Management. And for TikTok, that's at ignisnovus.official. And of course, our mother production team, it's First Son Production. In Facebook and in Instagram, you may follow, subscribe at First Son Production. And once again, in YouTube, we're re-uploading all our contents there, our educational contents. Ayan. So if you want to watch more in terms of our outputs, now including yung mga teasers ng ating mga upcoming theater shows, na short films, we also have the Boys Love series there, and mga corporate events, you may go ahead and follow and subscribe to First Son Creatives in YouTube. And of course, with our live stream every 7 p.m. with Ignis Novus Artist Management. Syempre, unang-una na again ang Chikahan with Mami Ray. That's every Mondays at 7 p.m. Followed by Up Top Download Podcast every Wednesday with Caleb Alvarez and Charles Leon Partido. And of course, every Thursdays we have Coffee Chat with Daven Noveno. So make your 7 p.m. a habit with Ignis Novus Artist Management. And of course, guys, please do also follow on my social media. On Facebook, it's Daven Noveno. In Instagram, it's King underscore mo underscore ako. So guys, that's another one full hour of beautiful conversation and I hope we were able to inspire you. Diba? With different things. And Miss Yan, again, thank you so
Thank you
much
so much for
for
having me
being our guest
here.
today.
Thank
Yeah, and
you.
so just like what we always say, now, in order for you to taste life, you have to enjoy it just like a cup of coffee. Maraming salamat guys. See you again next week, same time,
Bye.
same day. Bye-bye.